way. The plaintiff stated that she was unable to tell if he was erect, but she was able to clearly see his.
Do you have any questions, sir?
No fucking nerves!
Hey everyone, buckle up, because today's court case is absolutely wild. We're dealing with a sovereign citizen who's been charged with indecent exposure. He was caught touching himself in public while staring at a woman. Totally disturbing. As the hearing starts, things spiral out of control fast. This guy loses it completely right in front of the judge. And honestly, you can see how miserable his lawyer is. She looks like she's questioning every life choice that led her to represent this guy. Imagine surviving law school, passing the bar, and then ending up next to this dude in court? Brutal. Judge Fleur, he's done. He's had it. You can feel the secondhand embarrassment in the room. Everyone's uncomfortable. Everything's chaotic, and the whole courtroom just falls apart. Let's dive into this madness together and tell me in the comments, what would you do if you were the judge in this situation?
Good morning, sir. What was the last name again?
Lane, Brandon Lane. Yeah.
So, Mr. Lane, you were charged with indecent exposure. You wanted to do the PC on indecent?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with indecent exposure. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
May 26, 2024, officers were dispatched to a defendant touching his private area at the Metro-owned downtown transit center located on 1900 Main Street, Harris County, Texas. The officer was advised by Metro Dispatch that the complainant called and stated that the defendant was exposing himself to her. Complainant told officers that the defendant was a black male in a blue hoodie and boarded a Metro bus, and then ultimately pointed the bus that he had boarded. Matching the description, and complainant witness confirmed that that was the same person. Complainant stated that the defendant followed her from across the street, pulled out his penis, and started exposing it to her and looking at her. She further stated that the defendant began stroking his penis back and forth with his hands, looking at her without speaking, approximately 5 to 10 feet away. The complainant stated that she was unable to tell if he was erect, but she was able to clearly see his penis as he was stroking.
Your Honor, after speaking with my client, the officers approached 2 males. I have to wait on body cam to see what the other male looked like, but my client's saying that wasn't him. He just.
I mean, I don't know. I think that there's probable cause to go forward now. Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane, we will get the body cam to ensure and see if that is in fact you, because we don't know. All we know is that we have someone that has identified you. I will try to have them get the body. Do you have it now? What evidence do you have now?
This is a brand new case, Your Honor. This is the 26th, so there's nothing in yet. So I literally just wrote this up before I came to court.
Okay, I will, Mr. Lane, I will try to have them get the information and the body cams as quick as possible so we can verify that it is you. I would say let's try hopefully a week. The problem is that I can't give you a PR bond because you continue to take off on us. I had your evading arrest at 7503 because we can't get you here. So, okay. Do you have any questions, sir?
No fucking nerves!
Hey, hit the button, please.
Yes.
Not the best time to be.
I don't know if it was necessarily.
All right, same thing happened down there with me.
That was. No,
Hey, Ms. Hayes, can we have him evaluated, please?
On his previous case, Your Honor, his first case in your court, he was already set for a mental health evaluation, but he absconded. He's homeless.
He's,
So,
the look that he was giving us, that was, did you see me eyeing you to?
yes, I moved over. Yes.
Well, you see where I can't.
Yeah.
He's pretty coherent when I'm speaking with him, but I've seen the episode
I just-
coming about. I'll speak to the CLO and go from there.
For sure.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Connor,
Buckle up, because today's court case is absolutely wild. We're dealing with a sovereign citizen who's been charged with indecent exposure. He was literally caught touching himself in public while staring at a woman. As the hearing begins, things go downhill fast. This guy completely snaps in front of the judge, and honestly, the whole courtroom turns into a disaster. Look at his lawyer, looks like she's silently screaming inside him. Can just tell she's regretting every life decision that led her to this moment. Imagine going through years of law school only to end up sitting next to a guy like that. And then came the real meltdown. He starts slamming his head on the table like he just realized his free trial expired or something. At that point, he wasn't even being judged anymore. He was basically self-sentencing. It wasn't just indecent exposure of his body. It was full-on exposure of how little self-control he has. And credit to his attorney, because she was backing away so smoothly, like she saw the transformation coming. You could tell she was mentally drafting that, "I regret to inform you, I can no longer represent you" email. The way he mean-mugged. The judge didn't help either. It was like watching someone dig their own grave with every look. Anyway, things don't get any calmer after that. Up next is Judge Boyd, and she is absolutely done with the noise. People are talking over her. While she's trying to call the cases, and she's about to roast everyone in that courtroom like it's open mic night.
If you are in the box, do not talk to your client while we're on the record. How do you know we're on the record? Because I call the style of the case. I keep saying that. And what I keep saying is, I don't understand when we're not on the record, everybody just sits there and don't talk to anybody. And the minute we get on the record, that's when everybody wants to have a conversation. I have patience in my pocket, but slowly but surely that patience is going to wear out. Everyone who's on the trial docket, if you are on the trial docket, you need to have the court coordinator or the clerk pull your file so I can let you know when you can be back here for trial, because we're not going to do this thing where everybody is rushing up here at 12 o'clock when we're actually taking our lunch at 12, because the prosecutors need a break at 12. The staff needs a break at 12. The court reporter who's been taking down everything that everyone's been saying needs their break. The probation officer needs their break. And do not approach the coordinator or the clerk when we're on the record. Again, how do you know we're on the record? Because I call the style of the case. Now, I hope everybody understands. And now that I've said this, you know what's going to end up happening? I'm not going to hear any chatter, and we're not even on the record. The end.
I've honestly never seen Judge Boyd snap like that before, so it definitely caught me off guard. But to be fair, I totally get it. Just imagine trying to keep control of a courtroom while every lawyer is storming the bench like it's black Friday at Walmart, and all you're trying to do is finish your docket and make it to lunch on time. Judges are responsible for keeping order, and according to Rule 3.5 of the American Bar Association's model rules, lawyers aren't even allowed to disrupt court proceedings like that. So yeah, I don't blame her for shutting it down fast. But before we wrap this up, let's not forget about that sovereign citizen who literally tried to turn his forehead into a gavel like sir. That's not how you win a legal argument. That's how you get fast-tracked to a padded room. And just a reminder, behavior like that in court doesn't just get you strange looks, can get you charged with contempt. which means real consequences like fines or jail time. So while it might be hilarious to watch from the outside, I definitely wouldn't recommend trying it unless you like spending the night in a holding cell. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more wild courtroom moments. Can tell me in the comments, was Judge Boyd justified, or did she go a little too hard? Thanks for watching, and take care.